Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm continuing playing Gabriel Knight 3, The Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Most likely, this will be the final episode. I'm guessing, almost certain. So that would be a 10, part 10. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fairly certain we can end this on this episode. But yeah, we will see. Anyways, let's just jump in. I think we have a meeting in the downstairs dining room. And let's see how it goes.
What's up?
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat? All right. Fun time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
Back to the denouement or something like that. The someone who stole it obviously was Mosley.
Mosley. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
Well, obviously, Madeleine Boutin.
Madeleine Boutin. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by...
Interesting, it will give us Emilio Balza, but it has to be Vittorio Puccelli.
Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by...
Oh yeah, you can actually miss to find the paper, I think. Because obviously if you have found it, you know it was buried.
burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
Yeah. He can prove it. Every one of you left prints.
Santa cielo.
Merde. I admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
Aha! That explains it.
Outrageous!
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Mademoiselle Boutin, what's your excuse?
I do not know what you mean.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
Oh, and you, signore? Or should I call you father?
It is not illegal for a priest to travel without a collar.
Oh, but you're not just a priest, are you? You came on a train from Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples. Why tell such a pointless fabrication unless you were hiding something? Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
Sure. I'm a private investigator. I'm here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James Stewart's son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Chateau.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Chateau for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities, We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting full-time when I get back.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes? I assume you have not found your kidnapper among us?
Doesn't look it.
You were very masterful, but you have not gotten everything from me yet. Perhaps you should come by my room and try a little harder,
And I always thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get it.
I doubt they invented one strong enough for Madeline. Thanks for finding the manuscript. Where was it?
Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchford.
Good job, Grace. As usual.
Prince James is at the Villa Bethania. He wants to see you.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure. With Sydney, I was able to...
I'll, come up later, okay?
Suit yourself.
Oh, okay. So interesting, but nothing really new, except of course who those people are or who they're working for. Let's grab some coffee. Yeah, I think you can miss the paper, and of course the order how they stole it. Because it depends. Well, it was quite easy because you basically saw them. But well, I saw them. Well, coming up, and we saw them mostly coming from our room. After Madeleine Boutin coming out of Mosley's room, and finally, Bukele. Of course, those are something you can miss. So, well, if you get few parts and the fingerprints, well, you can sort it out. But I think that is one of those things that I have gotten it wrong and right. Basically, I'm almost certain that one or two times I'm definitely seen those people, and then there has been a time when I miss those people coming from the rooms, and maybe remembered a few of them. Okay. But overall, I don't think it affects only... Well, it only affects those points. So, of course, if you are going for the perfect score, you are not allowed to miss those things. Like the handshake. Jean, anything to talk to you? No. I could go outside, but I think I will see if I can... What can I do around here? I could make a quick save and try Madeleine Boutin's room. I don't know if I want to, honestly. Let's make a quick save.
Yeah, I'm tempted. But if I go in there, I wouldn't be coming out for quite a while. I've got more important things to take care of.
Okay, so that makes it perfectly clear that is not an option. Is Lady Howard and
I don't think anybody's in there.
No, they're not back at home. How about Bukeli? No idea. Moving stuff around? Packing? I don't know. How about Moostley? So he says, well, technically Moostley is not from CIA, he's just doing a job for them, so we might as well. Well, I could keep that for safety measures. Okay.
I've done enough talking to my old pal lately.
Okay, we can't do that. So, what about Grace? Do I have anything in my inventory I could... No. Yeah, I think you can find the manuscript after the meeting, but after that it's useless. Basically, you really can't do anything about it. But anyways. Case.
Can we talk about the case for a minute?
Of course.
I've been thinking about our list of suspects. Larry and Prince James are Freemasons. The Abbé is Priory. I think we can cross them off.
Right. Bukeli is Vatican, Madeline is French Internal Secret Service, and Mosley is, God help us, CIA.
Yeah, makes you think about renouncing your U.S. citizenship, doesn't it?
I've survived Gingrich, I can survive this. But anyway, it's starting to feel like the end of 10 Little Indians. There's hardly anybody left.
There's still Emilio and the two British gals.
Come on, they're harmless. Well, okay, they're not exactly harmless, from a sociological standpoint, but they are certainly not kidnappers. There's also Montreux. I deciphered Le Serpent Rouge, and it showed a red serpent on the map, with its tail wrapping right around Chateau de Serres. It really... well, it's pretty creepy.
I agree. He's our best suspect at the moment. I'll go check out Sarah's again. In the meantime, you keep an eye on Emilio, Lady Howard, and Estelle.
All right, but be careful.
Can I continue? Yes, we can continue. I'll leave that discussion for the last.
You've made some progress with Sydney, you said?
Yeah, I did. Several times.
Well, what'd you find out?
Oh, lots of stuff you probably don't care about. But it did help me find an entrance to an underground cave. I think Wilkes was onto it before he died.
That does sound promising. Maybe we can go over it later. I have a few last things I want to do first.
Sure.
Okay. And...
I need to decide what it is I want to have happen before I talk to her about it. I don't want to screw up again.
Well, okay. That was the end of that then. So. So we know 2 points. Well, one definite point. We want to go, of course, to Ceres, but we might as all also go to Villa Betania. Anyone here? Nope, shouldn't be. I might go and check around other areas also, so because I'm almost certain that those are things I can't remember if I'd done earlier gameplays, and I want to see if I can find something new. So I'm guessing church. Yeah. Church stays empty. And I'm almost certain this also. Can we actually talk to her?
I don't have any.
No. Yeah, nothing changed. And tour Magdala. Oh, well, we can check the car when we're out, getting out. And Abbe Arnaud. Let's talk to him if we can.
Excuse me, Mr. Arnaud.
Hello, Mr. Knight.
So, Priory of Sign.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
And what is that?
I've been meaning to ask you about your association with the Priory of Sion.
Where did you hear such a thing?
Prince James's men? See, I'm working for Prince James. I came here to see about the kidnapping myself.
I see. Well, I'm not really surprised, though I would have expected more polish from Prince James's agents. Ce n'est pas d'importance. You will learn nothing from me. The Priory would never stoop to kidnapping a child.
And tell me, what sort of things would the Priory stoop to?
I have nothing to say to you about the Priory, Mr. Knight. But whatever you hear from Prince James, remember, it is their side of the story.
Oh, come on, more. So what is your side, digging?
The Priory is trying to get official permission to excavate in the area, isn't that right?
Yes, but so are the Freemasons. Naturally, we have an advantage being French.
And what exactly are you planning to excavate?
Far more learned ears than yours have been denied that knowledge.
Really? Including yours? Have they told you what it is?
Really? Quel toupet?
I'm gonna leave Montreux for the last. Let's go with the throne.
The Priory does have issues with Prince James, though, doesn't it? Political issues?
What could you understand about such matters? We have been working for centuries to get the bloodline on the throne of France. Do you know, we almost succeeded. Marie Antoinette was Desposny, and she had a son who would have been king. But the damned revolution ruined everything.
Yeah, revolutions can really fuck up your long-term conspiracies. I take it the Priory doesn't like the idea of the Stuarts regaining power.
In Scotland, perhaps. Not in France. Not over the European Union. The Habsburg-Lorraines are a much more critical line. Besides, we could hardly accept a Scot on the throne.
I see your point. Oh, those bagpipes can get annoying.
Interesting. And let's... Wait, come on. The treasure.
So there really is a treasure?
Beyond measure.
Well, so why don't you just go in and take it?
The Templars lived a long time ago.
You don't know where it is, do you?
There are certain disadvantages to keeping information in the hands of a chosen few. When the French Revolution occurred, the Abbé here was the guardian. He was forced to flee to Spain. His records were lost for decades. Then Saunier rediscovered them. He was a greedy bastard, and he was tormented by the Great Secret. He offered fragments of the documents for exorbitant sums. He fabricated and destroyed evidence, and died without revealing what he knew.
That's why you've leaked information, isn't it? You hoped someone would solve the riddle for you.
There is a season for everything, and the season for the unveiling is coming very soon. One way or another, the treasure will come to light.
What is it you're so determined to unveil?
One day soon, you shall know.
Well, that is an interesting theory for Saunier. And well, in the game context, of course, it's very plausible. What the treasure is, or what they think it is, who knows. But that is sneaky. Sneaky. Anyways, what do you know about Montreux?
Excelsior Montreux, the owner of Chateau de Serras. Is he a Priory member too?
Not at all. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
Now excuse me, Mr. Knight. Oh, and I do wish you luck in finding the infant.
So, nothing more we can gain from him. And yeah, I might as well save. Let's see if we can meet oh, Larry.
Larry's here.
Yes, he is. Do we talk to him now?
I do appreciate your returning the manuscript, Mr. Knight.
If I'd known what Mr. Sinclair here was up to, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Well, what's done is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start with the serious conversation. We go with the bloodlines.
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stuarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
I see. And what about the manuscript?
So, you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or...?
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors, I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is.
Yeah, basically, it's almost 100% certain that it's not a political. Although there are lots of politics around it, priories, Templars, whatnot, they are thrown there, but I think those are red herrings, and it's been shown us that they're almost red herrings.
What are these negotiations between the Freemasons and the Priory about?
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
Excavation?
You're trying to get permits to excavate out here, aren't you?
I don't know where you heard such a thing. But I admit we have been hedging our bets, in case negotiations go badly.
Okay, and what's the difference? Freemasons and Priory sign. Okay.
What kind of property do the Freemasons have?
We have a few of the treasures that have always been sacred to the descendants of Moses.
Like what? The Ark of the Covenant? Something like that?
I'm not at liberty to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end, will want them. All of them.
Okay, and Priory of Sion.
What about the Priory? What do they have that you want?
The Priory controls the treasure the Templars couldn't take with them to Scotland because it was embedded in the very landscape.
The treasure of Rennes-le-Chateau?
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see, we have things they want too.
As we do know, the Gabriel Knight 3 is the last of the Gabriel Knight game, and other than that, the remake of the first one. It would. I don't know if they had any plans that if they are going to continue ever this game, that, would we go deeper on the Priory and Freemasons, or is it just something one-off on this series? No idea. The other game, similar vein, is a Grey Matter. I actually played it. It had interesting ideas, and I find it a decent game, but unfortunately no continuation either on that game too. Okay. Anyways, back to grapes. Viticulture.
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
Yes. The wine of communion represents the blood of Jesus, and the grape represents his body. And the grapevine, in some circles, represents the desposony, the house of David. You have heard Jesus called the fruit of David, I assume.
Of course.
Where did you see such a motif, Mr. Knight?
Oh, it's in the church.
What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing to tell you certain things, but please, have you learned anything new?
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Very well. Mesme and I will continue our own efforts. We'll see you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I do appreciate your tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah? I've had shots for that, but never mind. I'll see you.
What an extraordinary man.
Unfortunately, I would like to have a talk with the Mesme, but
I think those windows showed the Sacred Heart of Jesus. You gotta hand it to us Catholics, babe. We really know our anatomy.
right. It's a little sad that there hasn't been another Gabriel Knight game. Adventure games are not something that really thrives, especially late 90s, early 2000s, not that much. Of course, there's always been adventure games, but the ebb and flow are, of course, sometimes more enjoyable, sometimes not that. Problem, of course, is that although these are quite slow burners, and puzzles can be sometimes really annoying, and if you have a game that most of the puzzles are ridiculous or a little too easy,
I'll go get the Harley.
The balance is hard. Okay, but enough of that. I could take a little detour again before we go here, because this is where we need to go. Actually, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and let's see what the hint says. Okay. That is the main thing, but I still want to take a quick look-see around places. Fortunately, it won't take long.
Why would they stop here?
Do I want to go talk to the Estelle and Howard? We might as well. Oh. Oh, I thought you were killing Lady Howard.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
You need to slow down before you hit oil.
I appreciate your concern. I'll be finishing up here soon.
Nothing, huh?
No, not a thing.
Does she really need money that badly?
Lily's not the sort to live like ordinary people. She was raised to shine. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Right. Okay. To be honest, I haven't seen that scene. Almost certain I haven't seen that. Nothing, of course, new, but... One thing I'm wondering, where is Emilio Baza? I forgot to check if the moped is at the lot. No, I don't think there's anything here. Okay. Can I actually go back to the crime scene? Come on. Let's see. Yes, I actually can. Anything new? Most likely no.
They must have pulled him from his room last night.
Okay. Well, I might as well go and check this parking lot so I don't have to drive here. No. Okay. Go, go, go. And there you have it. Fortunately, this is quite fast. Doesn't take too much time. I might as well. It would be interesting to see Emilio Balsam, but he might be actually back on the hotel. Well, Gabriel hasn't been on the Yellow Rock before, so
This must be where Gracie found the manuscript. There's nothing in there now.
no, no, okay.
It's a big old orange rock.
You are not wrong. That is true. It's a big orange rock. One thing I just realized. This is... I don't know. There really hasn't been anything happening in here. Which is odd. Well, not really. Last time is... no. So I'm guessing Emilio Baza is at the hotel and now we need to go Chateau de Serras. I could make a save because this is definitely where we need to be. So there's no question about it. This will take the story forward. So I'm almost certain that we need to climb. Okay.
Uh-oh. It's Marceau.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Oh.
My apologies, Mr. Knight. It is a very bad day for visitors.
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Oh, well then, I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Yes.
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow. I knew this place would be great. I was reading about those Roman mines they had around here. Does this cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
That is not what I said.
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a gorgeous camel? Look at that. God, am I an idiot?
No, please, don't bother. It's...
Ow!
Oh, my. Cut yourself.
Oh, it's nothing.
You are asking about the wine? No, not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either. But yes, it's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out. God.
Well. And that was a little ominous, if I may say so myself, and a little awkward. And hopefully the sounds aren't too loud. I have to check those. I really have to check those. Because the problem is, yeah, like I said many times, the in-game video, there's nothing I think I can do with the sounds. No, I don't think so. Because they are completely different from the game audio. I think it's a similar problem I had with the Grey Matter also, that the game sounds were okay, but the in-game video was not okay. I could take a quick break and get something to drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. Now I have a fresh cup of coffee and I'm ready to go. Where do I go? Can we enter here?
They're closed.
Yeah,
They're closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in just to taste some wine.
Well, I disagree. But let's not do that then.
I wonder if there's any chance that door could be... Well, I can always try.
I'll try. Maybe.
Hey, it's open. Uh-oh.
Go, 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 go. Can't really see anything. What is that?
There's something up there.
I'm almost certain by the squeaky noise that those are bats. I'm gonna make a quick save. Do I...
Looks like a light switch to me.
Well, let's hit it. Hit it. Ah. Creatures of the night. What a mess they make.
What's up there?
Shikaka.
most sacred. After tonight, the adepts will converge in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
Voila, Mission Knight. What are you?
Look, it's the man from the train.
Well. That was interesting. So, well, we are almost certain about the guilty party now. Interesting picture. Two-pronged sucking thing that makes it look like a vampire sucked the blood out, I'm guessing. Anyways, let's make a save here, and now I'm kicking myself. I should have checked the car if it's the same car I've been following, the black car. But overall, it's probably only for the points. So I don't think I want to load that to get a few points for that. I didn't realize it will go automatically on the scene after I'm checking the bats. But anyways.
Where could he be?
Oh. Now that I'm thinking, have I ever checked? I think I've checked the fingerprints from that. I think it's too late, but I might as well.
There aren't any more prints on the folder or the pages.
Okay, and
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Yeah, I'm guessing I messed that up. I should have probably...
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Yeah. And I'm almost certain there are no...
New email.
Oh. Okay. But before that, do I have any files? Which we don't know. Oh no! There is LSR print.
Working.
Okay, no match found. Interesting. Hermetical symbols.
To mix blood distills gold. Mixing blood to create the elixir of life. The Philosopher's Stone. Montreux and his pals are into some weird blood cult thing. I think they're the vampires.
Oh, how convenient that it came just right now. To mix blood, to distill. Okay. So we do have one print. I forgot that we have them. So we had taken them. Good. But what can we do with them? I don't know yet. Anything we can see around here? No. Estelle. I don't want to talk to her just yet. Can I talk to her? Do you know about Gabriel? Hey.
Hi, Simone. Have you seen Mr. Knight?
No, not this evening. Is he, missing, mademoiselle?
Missing? No, I didn't know if he had gotten back yet. Thanks. Oh, God.
Okay, somebody went outside, I think. Who are you? Huh. Where are you going? Okay.
Please.
What's happening here?
The reverence is not for you.
I know that.
You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway. And it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this. And the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome, but the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
Okay.
Oh my God, what is going on?
My words exactly. What is going on? I'm guessing you are going back to hotel. Oh, let's see. Can I see? Okay, he's going back hotel. Before we go there, I want to go check a few things first. Well, that is closed. We don't need to go to church. Larry is still there. Okay. I don't want to go to Magdala, but who is around here and who is not? What is that? Seriously.
It's an empty water bottle. I'm pretty sure it's Estelle's.
What does it do here? Okay, can I... Okay. Finally we can get Estelle's fingerprints, I guess. But does it matter at this point?
I got one.
Okay. Let's go. I don't want to talk Emilio Baza just yet. I'm almost certain that she's over there. Emilio is going back home. I'm gonna make a quick save here because I want to go and put the fingerprint on the computer. Yeah, we know where Emilio is, so let's go to our room. Put the fingerprint on the computer. Finally, that's probably the first time I ever got Estelle's fingerprint. So we have this LSR print. It's the only one we can trace. We have Madeline, Bukeli, not Baza, Abe, Howard, and now Estelle. Oh, yeah. Let's connect to Estelle. So Estelle, Wilkes, Larry, and Mosley. So we are missing Montreux and Baza. So I might as well try once more the LSR print. So either we find it now and it connects to Estelle because that's the last one we added, or it doesn't, and that means it's either Baza's or Montreux. I don't know what that helps, but let's start.
Working.
Estelle. She was the one who left Le Serpent Rouge?
Really? I was making I was almost certain that it would be Baza. And now I'm trying to remember what was the word they were using I could actually search. But I can't remember it, so I should have written that down. So let's go back down. I'm purposefully avoiding Baza at the moment because I remember vaguely that it will carry the story forward. Anything here? Well, what are those three planning?
It's the Three Stooges, Curly, Mo, and Smutty.
Damn, you girls sassy.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we hold the Ecumenical Conference of Spies.
However, we already have one American present.
Not the one you want, though, huh? Oh, well, can't win them all.
Bit.
Where is Gabe, by the way? Any news?
I haven't heard from him. I'll let you know if I do.
Okay.
Whoa, that almost escalated quickly. Okay, let's talk to Estelle. Quick save. Why did you left us the Le Serpent Rouge? That's let's go with the Egyptian artifacts first.
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
Le Serpent Rouge.
If I show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge, will you tell me about the Egyptian artifacts?
Follow me. Good. Lily's having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Rennes mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Huh. So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back of Mount Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters. It was just one of the many storage caves of the Atlanteans. The seed itself is the real treasure. It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
In exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal. I better go. Good luck, Estelle.
Thank you, Grace. Of course, I wish you the same.
That was weird. And the most weird part is that is something new. Never done that. Is it it must be connected to the fingerprint thing? Because like I said, I think that's the first time I got Estelle's fingerprint. I think I always had the LSR print, but you can't connect it to the right person if you don't have the print, and if I don't have the Estelle print, I can't connect Estelle to that, and probably that is the thing that you need to get that information. Although let's just say that most of the aliens, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Anyways. But this is something I've never seen before. Can I scan that?
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Okay. Why? What do I do with that then? Now I'm annoyed because I can't remember them.
I have my doubts about Dr. Wen's seed, but this looks Egyptian, all right. It also looks like something a vampire might use.
Okay.
It's the artifact photo I got from Estelle.
Unfortunately, we can't. Yeah, that's what we saw from the picture. Loading screen. I kick myself because I can't remember what the word was.
That's the last page. I want to take a break from Le Serpent Rouge for a while.
Okay, so that's not what we are going to do. So I'm guessing it's bazaar time because honestly, there's nothing more to left. I can't drive anywhere because I don't have the Harley. Nobody in the dining room will talk to me. We got what we wanted from Estelle. So I'm guessing it's Baza. Let's enter and see what he has to say about himself.
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the Holy Blood, but they are vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must know the whole story. Listen. The Secret Brotherhood are the weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed. So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic to convince the current heir, Joseph, to marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kenaya?
Oh yes, he was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Wow.
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition, and yet who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires? Where do they come in?
I will try to explain. You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves. Of course, such things were taboo, and when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young initiate who envied his strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends that to truly serve the Kenosh Kenaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kenaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
So what happened with the young initiate?
His name was Sine, and one of the boys he persuaded was Ali, son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sine and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sine and his followers didn't give up. Sine grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sine. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sine's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd missed the window of Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes,
Is the baby Charlie? The Kanosh Kanaya?
we do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they've changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs. Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste of the forbidden fruit. They're no match for the adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So, what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
God. Ah, it's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
It's the end game. Yes, very interesting story. Very different tale. Like I said, this has some parts that took from the interesting books, and of course, some of the more interesting stories. There are similarities with, let's say, Dan Brown, Da Vinci Codes, and whatnot, but they're still totally very different story, and very interesting. Anyways, I have forgotten a few things, and well, the Les Serpent Rouge was from Emilia Balza. So what was the fingerprints? Where they were from? Were they the fingerprints from the notes of the Les Serpent Rouge that we found from the Estelle's and Lady Howard's room? Maybe? Anyway, that's not important. What is important? Yeah, we are getting close to end. Although the end part might take a little while because there's... Well, you will see when we get there. I remember it can be, well, not very hard, but you'll see. Continue.
So they chased me for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah, vanity works too.
It's time we talked about the temple. We must reach the Holy of Holies before midnight.
The temple?
I've been trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
Yes. He means those who are not initiated into the mysteries.
Gabe's read a lot of mysteries, haven't you, bud?
No, my friend. The hermetical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the adepts are down there.
I'd like to go.
I was hoping you would stay here with me, Grace. We can use Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But...
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself, Gabriel, and I believe Mr. Mosley is a trained police officer?
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room. But, there aren't really any vampires down there. Are there?
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind are not known for their loyalty.
Yikes.
What about the treasure?
God willing, we must remove it to safer keeping.
Wait a minute. This is about the kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
Just don't get too far ahead of me, bucko. Now let's see that map.
Where is this thing?
We are very close.
She said it was... Yep, she was right.
Whoa.
Here goes nothing.
Be careful.
Was that really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
Wait. Everything here could be a trap.
What? You want to lead?
No. Just be wary. Mosley and I will follow.
Okay, got a little game crash there, but we are back in business. That was a little weird. Fortunately, we are here. Okay, I have to make a little note. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I will make a save now. So if something happens, we're all good. This reminds me quite a lot of Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. Similarities are there. And, well, only one crash after I put the fix in, so that's not too bad, because this is way over 10 hours. So, I'll take that. We have a chessboard. This might take a while, let's see.
Some of the tiles have skulls on them. I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm almost certain that is something where we are not supposed to step.
I think I'd rather not do this. But it doesn't look like I have much choice.
No, you don't. So, Grace.
We're in this big room. The floor reminds me of the floor in the church. Black and white tiles. Mean anything to you?
Yes! It's a chessboard!
Okay. Anything more?
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
I'm about the size of a playing piece in relation to it.
Then maybe you should act like one.
Okay, and what about those?
Those might have something to do with the shapes on Grace's map.
You're really not helping.
There's some geometric shapes on the doors. I'm guessing I have to pick one.
Okay. Almost certain skulls are something we need to avoid.
You've got to have more hermetical wisdom than that.
Okay, I've been searching. The Templars brought the game back from the Crusades and changed the pieces to match Western culture. Maybe you should think like a knight. A Knight Templar.
Okay. Does it matter where I start? Let's see. If I go here. Do I want to step on these? Are these... I need... Okay, fine. What happens if I step on this? And what happens now? Is the idea to work so night? Okay. So I'm maybe here if I'm knight. Can I actually jump that? I can. Is the idea to turn off the swords? Is that the idea? And these are something you are supposed to avoid. So I can go here. Not over there, but there. So if I'm moving like a knight, let's see. So far so good. This might take a while. I'm guessing the normal pieces will drop after I leave them. Okay. If I go here... And if I'm correct now, that black one drops. Yes. But I can go here, I think. And then I go here. Let's see. Okay, this side is done, but I'm not certain if that's good or not. I could make a quick save. I'm gonna make a quick save. There's always the retry. If this seems like I'm not going to get it, I'll most likely check walkthrough, sorry. So I can jump there. What do I do now? Let's see. Okay. And now I can jump over here. Quick save. Looking good so far. Although I could be in trouble if I need to jump back. I can't jump here. And from there I can jump here. Okay. Let's see. I can go here now if I want to. And I think I do, because now I see. I see. Then I jump here. And I can get here. Okay. Quick save. Wait a minute. If I go here, then I can only jump here. But I want to check one thing, because if I jump here, I can go here. Can I walk? Oh, can I walk back to here, go here, and jump there? Let's see. What happened? Yes. And now we go. Oh no, okay. So we have to do it on. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, I think I can see it now. I go here. I jump here. Why didn't I realize this on the last time? Okay, but anyways, now we jump here. And hopefully we are done. Hopefully.
Ooh, something tells me I could have planned that better.
Oh. Right. So am I think I failed this. Oh no. So do I need to get my last jump over there? If that is so, I have to start from again, from a top. I guess so. Which obviously makes sense. Which means I probably should have started from one of these. What happens if I jump on the same sword again? Okay. I'm gonna check if it's the Requiescat in pocket. I'm gonna check if it's the idea that you land on the last jump on the next to the door. Be right back. Yes. The point is to end up on the last jump where the door opens. So we need to retry. No, how I'm gonna check one thing. Okay. I'm guessing it would take me a little while to solve this. I know I have done this, but I can't remember how. Okay. It will take so long. I'm gonna just check it. Okay, little while. I think there's the solution. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna check the solution because it will take otherwise too long. So, let's go. 1, 2, 3. There are different solutions for this. It can be done in different ways, obviously. Okay, this is so I'm hitting the right panel. I think I am. Let's see. Honestly, I couldn't have solved this on the last time because I really didn't know where was I supposed to go. Well, obviously it's either this or that. We know it now, it's that. But I didn't even know that on the last time. So, yeah. Apparently I should have told more with Grace. So that's 13. 14. Oh. Well, that makes it easier. Have to remember that. Okay. 15. 16. This should be a 27 move. And 17. 18. 19. 20. The one weird thing is that, of course, you have these markings. Well, obviously. Well, yeah. Knights. Knight starting area, obviously, that's working as a hint. But It would be interesting. This didn't start from the night point, so is there reason not to, or should you start from the night point? 23, 24, 25. That's 26 and that's 27. Okay. Yeah. I totally forgot. Obviously, this is logical that you have to jump on the last place, but yeah.
Hey, I got one open.
Excellent, Mr. Knight. Keep moving. We'll be right behind you.
Be careful, bud.
I'll try not to use these.
So much for safety in numbers. And a pendulum. Gee, wonderful.
Even more nicer. Let's see. Nope. I was supposed to jump. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, retry. No. I'm not certain what I'm supposed to... Oh, I think I almost know what I'm supposed to do, but... If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to jump on the pendulum. As ridiculous it may sound, I can move. Can I go back? I can. So that is something where it hits. I'm not certain what I'm doing at the moment.
I could ask her what to do about a 50-pound blade that's ready to slice me like a hunk of salami, but why should we both be scared shitless?
Okay. It's much easier if I jump on the right. Okay. Where's the... I'm almost certain that I need to jump on the pendulum, as ridiculous it may sound. Oh. Yep. And I missed it. Okay. So. I think it needs to be after the symbol where I jump. Like so. And now it's coming. We can... I missed the grabbing. Okay. The point is just to time it right. Jump! Ah! And come on! Oh! Oh! I'm on the right tile. And okay, where's the can't get the oh, too late. Yeah. Now I remember what the annoying part was in the Gabriel Knight games. Come on. And it doesn't take instantaneously the button clicking, so that makes this... Okay, come on. Oh, finally.
I'm starting to really hate this place.
Can I make a quick save? Can I, please? Yes. Let's call...
Gracie, can you give me a rundown on the meaning of the circle?
It represents eternity, fertility, and perfection.
Okay.
Can I get a better view of this thing? So... we need to balance things. That's given. I'm guessing, but...
Looks like a weighted scale to me.
Yes. Oh no. I was...
Gold ingots. I could just pick them up and try to go home, but I have a feeling this room would be prepared to stop me.
The problem is I should actually get some kind of a guide for this, I'm guessing.
Looks like a weighted scale to me.
Which is weird. Why doesn't... That's the point with Grace. Well, we can put anything in there because I have no idea what I'm supposed to... What is this? Well, let's put that also.
Hey!
Well, I got lucky.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm taking that. I have no idea what I was doing there.
I don't hear anything. Just walking. There's something I've been wondering. I read about the vampires looking for the wandering Jew. He really exists, doesn't he? And it has something to do with the blood of Jesus?
Yes, Grace.
But it's not the way the legends claim, is it? Jesus cursing someone to go on.
No.
The vampires didn't get the blood of Jesus, but someone else did.
Ah, yes. Ali, the headmaster's son, was among those who accompanied Jesus back to Jerusalem. For 3 years he watched Jesus teach. It was, well, amazing. But in the end, neither he nor his father could stop Jesus from his course. The day of the crucifixion, Ali's father was so ill with grief that he had to be carried from Golgotha. Only Ali was left to keep vigil. Ali could not believe it was ending. All the promise of the Kanosh Kanaya, all the centuries of planning were being destroyed. Jesus was allowing it to be destroyed. Something in him rebelled. He remembered Sine's words, and in his grief and rage, he thought he might be able to save the blood in himself. He did not mean to become the Kanosh Kanaya. You must understand that. He simply could not watch that hope spill into the ground. So he drank it.
Why hast thou forsaken me?
Your fingertips are worn smooth, but I don't get it. If you've got the power of the Kenosh Kanaya, why didn't you stop the vampires a long time ago?
I promised my father I would not use the power. Never. Not for anything. It is not mine to use. It was the only way I could live with what I had done.
Never? Not for anything?
No, Grace. Not for anything.
But that must be...
It is all right. There is work to be done. Do you hear anything now?
Damn it! Can we stop with the falling stuff already?
Okay. Yeah. There was the interesting tidbit what we were looking for, and let's continue with the puzzles. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to understand from those golden things. I remember the infinity part was one of the things we need, but I'm almost certain that I should have talked with Grace. But anyways, I digress.
King Solomon. I wonder what he's got to do with this place.
Yeah, I wonder too. And some Latin. Hopefully I don't have to translate that because I'm Ventum initiantibus sacrorum signi superesse licet.
Guess I gotta figure out what that says.
Okay.
Grace, I need a translation. I think it's Latin. Pentum initiantibus sacrorum signi superesse licet.
Okay, let me see. It means... Beware, only the initiates of the mysteries of the seal may survive. Is everything going okay?
Piece of cake.
Okay. Well, that was easy to translate. Thank you, thank you. Wait, what? Euce unum. Oh. Elige unum. Elige magistrum. Elige unum. Can I...
I could be mistaken, but that sure looks a lot like fire.
And...
I don't smell anything. It looks like water.
But is it water? That's... There is something...
There's a stone at the bottom. There's a stone at the bottom.
I'm guessing that's not water. Can I have a translation for that?
Gracie, what does elige unum mean?
Emilio says it means choose one.
Okay, choose one. So I came from here, okay? Teacher or something, maybe?
Grace, can you translate elige magistrum?
Hold on. Yeah, it means choose a master.
Thanks.
Okay, choose master. So I'm guessing... Okay, I'm not guessing anything.
Choose one. Funny. I don't think that's as simple as it sounds.
No, it isn't. There's a...
That one's pretty hip. I wonder if that's real gold. Not exactly something you'd wear to the opera.
So... I'm guessing we need to choose the glove and use it on here. And after that...
I'm not sure which of these two I like the least. This one looks like he should be blocking the Garden of Eden.
And what about this?
I think I don't know what to think anymore.
Let's... I'm thinking too much Indiana Jones, and with that in mind, you usually go with the ugly. So I would think that leather glove, but I don't think that's water, so leather glove and fire. That I will try, but before I do that, because I'm almost certain that is acid, what happens if I choose golden? And use it on here.
Nope, those don't work together.
No. Well, it was acid. It was acid. I'm guessing the same happens when I do it. Oh, well, if I try the leather gloves or the acid. And I might as well try. But I'm guessing the original idea, leather to fire, is the workable thing. Yep. So definitely. Okay, and the fire. Hopefully this works.
Got it.
Okay. Now I have to choose the master or that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. So, let's make a quick save. Do I want to...
I think I don't know.
Okay, what do you say about
this
him?
guy looks earthy and dangerous.
And this guy...
I'm not sure which of these two I like the least. This one looks like he should be blocking the Garden of Eden.
Somehow I'm more inclined.
Hey, Gracie, I've just entered a new area, and there's a statue of Solomon here. Ring any bells?
It's probably going to deal with the hexagram, the seal of Solomon. Hexagrams represent duality. Light and dark, good and evil, you know, that kind of thing. Hold on. Right. Emilio says initiates are taught that duality is an illusion. So be careful. Things might not be what they appear.
Great. Thanks. Boy, that was helpful.
So, yeah.
That was so helpful the first time, I think I'd rather wing it.
Okay, and... well, duality. Well... that is looking good, and we should choose it. But what happens if we chose this? Or am I thinking this... Oh? Handshake? Why would I... Why can I handshake this but not this? Let's try. I want to see what happens.
You shake it.
Okay, I kind of want to choose this one first, but let's go with this.
Well, that did something.
Really? Choose some nature of...
Ready for another one? Agnosce naturem mentis 2A.
Identify the nature of your mind. Want any hints?
No. Thank you.
What was it? Duality? Well, these are not duality. This could be duality, so would it be like this? Because this is evil. I think this is good.
The sun. Okay. It's a stylized beast. I know what you're thinking. You might even be right. It's a yin-yang symbol. The Templars must have picked that up in Asia.
Well, if the idea is duality, let's go with yin-yang. Okay, and what else? We can't do anything over there. Agnosce naturam corporas tui.
It says, identify the nature of your body. Well, I gave it my best shot.
Do I want to hear anything?
Here's another one for you. Agnosce naturem corporas tui.
Checking. Here, it reads, identify the nature of your body. Where are you?
Well, it ain't Kansas. I'll buzz you later.
So, what can I
think it's a mirror, but it's tilted toward the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna make a quick save here. Let's...
I don't want to break it. This place isn't exactly tolerant of mistakes.
Okay, but can I use the mirror? Oh.
All right, here goes. Wow. Oh, I need one of these at home.
So I guess it makes him look good.
Those platforms tilt the mirrors down.
Yep. I know. I choose poorly.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But not anything you see is what it appears. So again, in the guidance of the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, I'm willing to choose ugly. Do I use this as turn left? Because that would be quite vanity thing to do.
The doors are open.
Does it matter which door?
God.
There you are. Did you see that huge pendulum thingy? What was up with that?
I'm not going
Thank you for preparing the way. We had little trouble.
Glad I could help. I guess we have to pick one of those.
We await your lead.
I don't mean to be rude, but I thought you were supposed to be the expert.
Never fear. We will be of use to you very shortly.
We're here for you, bud.
Again, we are continuing with the theme of Indiana Jones. Even there were invisible bridge. I'm gonna make a proper save if I can. Yes, I can. And a quick save also. Can I get a... No.
I'm gonna try this one.
Yeah, we're gonna die. We're dead. Because if that works, I'm really surprised.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, thanks mostly. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. Invisible bridge it is. So what am I supposed to do?
All right, guess we'll try this funky one.
Very well. We will.
No, I'll go first. I insist.
Thank you, Mr. Knight.
So, why am I worried that I have a time? Can I get a better... Okay, quick save. Come on. Oh! I misclicked. I'm not totally sure if I have a timer, but yeah, unfortunately I'm somehow misclicked. I need to get this higher. Like so. Apparently... Oh no, it actually resets the camera. Not good. Oh, definitely not good. Okay. I'm not certain why the camera could not be... Am I? Yeah, I think definitely don't stand too long. Okay, that is enough. Come on, jump! Bloody hell. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Annoying. Now remember, the end puzzles are a little something I really don't enjoy. I think it was a Gabriel Knight 2. I played it almost through, but not the end puzzle because it drove me nuts. Come on. Jump already. Come on, come on, come on. Jump, jump, jump. Go, go, go. Move, 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 move. Finally.
Man, I hate that kind of thing.
Yeah, me
You
both.
hate it. I was the one who... Uh-oh.
I told you we would be useful. You must get through the veil and save the child. We will hold these three.
Are you sure?
No. Yes. Go on.
Okay. Oh no. I have a faint recollection what I need to do in here.
Curse you to hell. I should have known you for a treacherous liar.
I'm a liar, and you're a blood-sucking vampire. Now that we've got that straight, give me the kid.
Stop! or I'll rip him to pieces right now.
You can't do that. You've got to have time to savor a good vintage.
You ignorant dog. You piece of refuse. You have no idea who I am. I will shred your limbs and suck the marrow from your broken bones.
Yeah? Why don't you come out of there and give it your best shot, old man?
Domini inferi, exoditi precationum. By the power of Hermes and Solomon, I call upon the protector, Asmodeus, guardian of sacred treasure.
Not good.
This one has come to steal the treasure. Kill him.
Ooh, definitely not good.
So the idea is I'm using my symbol. Hopefully.
I don't have time for that now.
Yep. And I'm trying to get back to the tomb. I remember that part.
I don't have time for that now. Nope, those don't work together.
Come on. Actually, I'm not certain. Yeah, I'm dead. Right. Okay, let's try that again. Because I'm definitely sure I need to get on that sarcophagus, but what did I do wrong?
Grace, what can you tell me about fighting a demon?
What?
Can I?
Hold on. Demons are invulnerable except for one weak spot. The location varies. Oh, and someone had to have conjured it up. If you can hurt it, you can hurt the conjurer too.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Yep, yeah, I'm dead already. Maybe I use the talisman first, then ask the question, then do what I need to do. That sounds like a plan. I hate when you can't do anything and you have to wait. Okay, first things first.
Grace, what can you tell me about fighting a demon?
Could you please move?
What? Hold on. Demons are invulnerable except for one weak spot. The location varies. Oh, and someone
I'm
had
dead.
to have conjured it up. If you can hurt it, you can hurt the conjurer too.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Better
Can I?
run.
Yep.
Careful.
Oh, it didn't take it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's not call to Grace. We know what to do, and it's only few points. Okay, can I please act? Come on.
Grace, what can you tell me about fighting a demon?
What? Hold on. Demons are invulnerable except for one weak spot. The
Thank
location
you.
varies.
Too late.
And someone had to have conjured it up. If you can hurt it, you can hurt the conjurer too.
Gotcha. Better run.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Why? Why do I want to call Grace? I don't want to call Grace anymore. I really don't. Gabriel is not for multitasking, apparently. He can't talk with the hands-free while he's dealing with the demon. Can I... Nothing. Move, move, move. And I can't change the camera angle. I know I have to get... Yeah.
I don't have time for that
No,
now.
no, don't move forward. Don't move. No, you moved too far away. I can't get in the... Yeah. I can't... Yeah. So apparently you can't climb on the sarcophagus if you're too far away. That's not good. Because for reasons, it's the only way you can kill it. I do know that. So how about we do it? Okay. And one more. Use the talisman. Thank you. And now...
I don't have time for that now.
Okay, talisman. And knife. And that's it.
It's holy blood. No, no. It's holy blood. Holy. Oh.
And that's it.
Christ, is he it? Is that the last of them?
I think so.
You have done very well. We owe you more than we can ever repay.
Just glad Charlie's okay.
Ah, he's unmarked, praise God.
Unfreaking believable. Those guys out there, they were like vampires.
No. What's he up to? What is it?
Raise the lid.
I did not know. May the gods have mercy. I did not know. You are already forgiven. Please, is there anything I can do? For your family, perhaps? Yes. I will need a service from one of your descendants, if you will allow it. Will you be a servant for the light? Yes. nothing. Then raise the end of your sword to my lips. Carry the gold with you. It will protect you from evil. Now go in peace and love God.
Todd, why doesn't he say something?
It is over. God be praised. Everyone is safe.
They are? Are you sure? Where are you going?
To the Master. Goodbye, dear one. You must take very good care of yourself now.
Goodbye.
Remember, when one path to your destiny is blocked, another will appear.
Was that? Don't say it. God. Come on.
What is it? Something is wrong, yes?
None of us could sleep.
I came over to see if anyone knew. I felt so strange tonight.
For heaven's sake, let the man speak.
The baby is safe.
What baby?
That is fabulous news. But who?
Tell him, Mose.
Gabriel? But where are you going? I have something to tell you.
What?
All of the things I said before about wanting to know you, to be with you. You must think I only wanted information. It is not true. I was so worried about you tonight. It made me realize how much I meant it.
Really?
Yes.
Odd. I'm just starting to realize how much I didn't mean it. Excuse me?
Gabriel!
Gracie! Grace! Grace, you'll never believe.
Well, the music is quite loud for me, so if I can... So, there was a little crash in the end after the video. Anyways, yeah, That was Gabriel Knight, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Little bittersweet ending. We never knew what Grace decided to do and what happened to Grace and Gabriel, because no continuation in there. Overall, it is as good as I remembered. I could actually... the music is a little loud. I'm gonna open something where there is no music. Let's go with this. Yeah, the game, I still enjoy this. I enjoy this tremendously. But there of course are problems. I really didn't like the ending part. It's not that annoying. But I remember it was one of the things I struggled in the early days, because when you're jumping, it's not like it's so tight controls. You click and you don't know if it actually took the click or it didn't. It jumps or not jump, and same with the pendulum. And to be honest, I think I needed to call help for the pendulum, but I especially what I'm supposed to do on it, I only remember that infinity is one of them. I think you should have been able to call every last piece of those things and go with that. I don't know what happened there. Did I misclick all the time or something like that? But fortunately I was lucky and got it blindly. The chess puzzle, that's not that hard when you know what you're doing. It's just a little slow, so I probably could have got there. I think I've done it at least a few times without looking a walkthrough, but honestly it would take me so long that I need to either cut quite a lot or something like that, because like I said, I got stuck on the putting the dots on the map, and it took me like 14 minutes, over 14 minutes, and I cut around 12 minutes. Overall, the story wise, it's a great game. I think their end score was 886 for me. The last battle, yeah, it took me a little while because I wanted to get that call with Grace. I think I'd never done that before, but I always get killed. Like you saw, I got killed by the demon. And apparently there is no way, if you go too far from the sarcophagus, you can't really get back to it. So but when you just use the medallion once and go with the sarcophagus, use the medallion, the demon exposes his throat, you just slash it. It's done. It's quite easy. It's not that hard. The overall, the actiony parts not good for the controls in this game. So the engine doesn't really work good for these action parts. Everything else, so I really enjoy quite a lot. Fortunately, the last part isn't something that really ruins the game totally. It's like in those Sherlock Holmes games. There are those balancing parts of few of the games and whatnot, which really don't work proper way for the game, and I think they can be a little too hard. You will see what I'm talking about if I will get to round to play the Sherlock Holmes games. Overall, their puzzles are great and good, and the games are great with story-wise and whatnot. But of course, like any puzzle games, there are sometimes when there are puzzles which are annoying, doesn't work as good as they should. Action parts, maybe a little less on this kind of game. The engine doesn't work for it good. The timeline the different timelines, what happens on different timelines, what you can miss, what you can see, that is interesting aspect. I don't remember many games to do that when the Gabriel Knight was originally released. I don't know if there were games like that, but I think this was one of the prolific games at the time to do that, which was a refreshing take. Unfortunately, like I said, there's no continuation for Gabriel Knight. I don't. Most likely, it would be a surprise if there ever will. Well, you can always hope, but I would hazard to guess no. It's always the Grey Matter was interesting gameplay-wise, story-wise, and also there were interesting mechanics using magic, which could have gone further. It has similarities with Gabriel Knight, and it's from Change Engine. It's a nice game, nice point-and-click game. No continuation there. Then, of course, there's the remaster of the 25th anniversary of what was it, the Gabriel Knight 1. That I don't have it. I have the original, and if I play it, I will play the original. And I think I will, if I can get it to record and whatnot, but I'll take a little time off from Gabriel Knight now. But yeah, overall, the story and the characters, only few characters, but every character has a real personality. They feel they're annoying, they're funny, quirky, whatnot. Gabriel Knight with the voice actor Tim Curry as a voice, it's tremendous. Gabriel Knight 1 was the first one where the Tim Curry was voice acting. There were a couple of versions of it, but one was voiced with Tim Curry. On Gabriel Knight 2, Tim Curry wasn't, of course, because it's a full motion video game, so it's videos, and there's actually actors and actresses for that, so Tim Curry wasn't there. So Gabriel Knight 3 is where he came back to the voice acting to Gabriel Knight. Unfortunately, that is the little problem with the remaster. Tim Curry is not the voice of the Gabriel Knight, and if you enjoy Tim Curry as a voice actor as Gabriel Knight, I have to say he's tremendous, especially in this game. I do love him. Then yeah, that's a little disappointment there. Not to say the new voice actor is bad or something like that, because I'd never heard it, but of course when you know some character with some voice actor, it's so set in there. But not saying I couldn't play the remaster. That would be interesting to play the first one as the original game and then the remaster and see what they change and if it's better or not. That would be interesting. I might do that. But when I play the Gabriel Knight 1, I probably go first with the original one, because that I do know a little bit. But honestly, that is one of those Gabriel Knights. I think Gabriel Knight 2 I played 2 times, and only once I almost completed it. Gabriel Knight 1 I played maybe 2-3 times. It's been a while. It's compared to Gabriel 3, which I played quite a lot when it released. I played almost when it first originally released. I think I almost played it yearly. So I think I played it 5 or 6 times. Then I was going to play it when I was going to record it for the first time and release my YouTube. But like I said earlier, I couldn't get the recordings work, and hard drive crashed and destroyed the few recordings I had, and then I postponed my launch of the YouTube channel about 5 to 6 years. So there's that. But anyways, yeah, finally I managed to play this game again, and it's been a ride. It's been a nice ride. And Overall, yeah, I read from Steam pages, I read Steam discussions, and from good old games discussion that a lot of crashing problems and whatnot. Yes, there were some, especially for the first parts before I got the DG Voodoo. There were quite a lot of crashes. Nothing that stopped you playing. But of course, when you're recording, I don't know if it's partly of recording also, which causes it. But yeah, it's quite annoying when you don't know if you're going upstairs and game crashes or not. But DG Voodoo, quite easy to install, and after that, no crashes until this very end part. And the weird thing is, it wasn't a proper crash. It's more like freeze and throw me out of the game. The game was still open, but it threw me out of the game, and I just get back into the game, and it's worked. So basically, it didn't totally crash. It just threw me out of the game and minimized the game on the desktop, which was kind of weird. So, anyways, but overall, over 10 hours or something like that after the fix, no crashes. It's not the prettiest game, but I still love that phase. You're okay mostly. It would be nice to have heard about you for a little bit more. And it would be nice to know what were the plans, if any, how to continue the saga of Gabriel Knight. But at least we have 3 quite decent games of Gabriel Knight. But anyways, I've been talking quite a long. So, I know this is the end speech. I have to cut those few crashes out of the system. But I hope you enjoyed this game, and there are other games that I will play. Probably I already started to play some of them. Maybe surprises when the last episode airs. So, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and hope you will find something to watch from my channel again. And anyways, I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.